So yes and no. This is where we get back to the golden mean. Should Dallas be overly concerned with critics? No. Should he be concerned with critics? Well, if they have something valid to say. So let's turn our attention then to the Book of Mormon and whether or not Dallas quoted it. So here's what he has to say about that.
Of course, I'm not quoting from the Book of Mormon. I've never read the Book of Mormon. The first time I spent too much time, I shouldn't say too much time, any time on this, was after people started saying I was quoting from the Book of Mormon. So I went and checked it out. I'm like, actually, I'm not. It's not the same quote. But even if it was, it doesn't really matter, because I still stand by the quote.
So did Jesus and the chosen quote the Book of Mormon? Well, to answer that question, we have to look at the verse in the Book of Mormon. So we turn to 3 Nephi 15:9, and it says this: Behold, I am the law and the light. Look unto me, and endure to the end, and ye shall live. For unto him that endureth to the end will I give eternal life. So I think it's fair to say, at least technically, no. This isn't him saying, I am the law of Moses in the Book of Mormon. So I think it's fair to say technically no. However, the bigger question remains, and this is where I think criticism is well-deserved. Is Jesus the law of Moses? So push the Mormon conspiracy to the side and let's actually get to the quote of Jesus here. Well, the answer to that is no. The reason Jesus never said, I am the law in the Bible, but only said, I came to fulfill the law, because in point of fact, Jesus is the opposite of the law. Now, far be it from me to suggest that that means that Jesus is contrary to the law or that there is an animosity toward the law in the New Testament. Jesus is clear. He said that he came to fulfill the law, and Jesus is the remedy for the law. So Jesus cannot be the thing he is the remedy for. To really dig into this, we have to go through a very small and brief Bible study about what the law is according to Paul. Paul said that the law is a teacher. Well, what does it teach us? Well, first of all, it teaches us this, that every society needs a transcendent set of values in order to build itself upon. This is what God was doing when he gave the law to Moses in the first place. But the law is a teacher also in this way. The law teaches us that we are sinful people who need a law to keep us in tow and in line. But then also that we are law breakers. And once we have broken the law, which is an inevitability as a sinful human creature, what are we going to do to receive the forgiveness and the salvation that we need for being a lawbreaker? And so the law is just merely a teacher that points to Jesus, but the law itself is not Jesus. So you see the problem here? People may not be eloquent enough or articulating exactly the thing that they mean to key in on here, but there is a problem with calling Jesus the law of Moses. And that's what people, I think, by and large, are issuing some concern with, is that there is artistic license and liberty being taken with the chosen on issues of the utmost importance. Dallas already told us that he has Hebrew scholars and evangelical scholars looking at his scripts before they go into production. It's a wonder that these guys didn't catch this, if that's true. This may allude to the fact that perhaps Dallas doesn't have the skill that he needs as an interpreter of this very important source material to actually create the chosen. Now, far be it from me to truly suggest that, because he's done a pretty darn good job outside of these minor controversies. But when you are taking artistic license, you have to be willing to listen to your critics and listen to people who might actually be blowing the whistle on something that you need to listen to. So you just got done watching a small excerpt of a much larger episode. You can find the link to that full episode down below in the description of this video. So you definitely need to check that out, because if you like that clip, you'll like the much larger episode. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that little bell to be notified when great new episodes of Indie Thinker come your way. Thanks for watching.